Alrighty, 59 Gaming, welcome back to another video, basically a news video. So we did just get the video and stuff number 19, so we're going to quickly go over what we got, but I really wanted to go more in depth on the new character. So today I will be joined by none other than Gale Riot. What's good, dude?
Hello everybody. I unfortunately kind of missed it due to me resting a bit. Of course, I've got COVID, unfortunately. But of course, I managed to catch it right after I woke up and saw everything. And boy, did they! I mean, it was a short videos and stuff, but quite a little bit of information to be honest. So I'm very excited to go over it.
Oh yeah, dude, for sure. And hopefully all you guys are out there staying safe too. So the first thing that we have is this event's coming back, the Elegant Android. Not too big. We kind of expected fighters to make the return. They always do this every single January for them, from what I'm aware of. So this is actually pretty nice. And not only that, we're also going to be getting a Zenkai Awakening for Android 21. So this is going to be perfect, especially if you don't have the more recent purple Android LF cell in your box. What do you think of this right here, Gale?
I think that's great. I think honestly it's a good thing that they're doing this, and especially for somebody who's, very on and off with Legends. Recently it's been just on, obviously with the right steps they've been taking with the game. I'm so glad that they bring back the 21 event first and foremost. And yeah, giving this Android 21 a Zenkai Awakening, I think it's a great thing. Of course, I was kind of surprised that they announced this one, considering, earlier on in the day we saw in the V-Jump scans that Shield was getting a Zenkai Awakening, right? So I was kind of surprised when they dropped this in the videos and stuff. When I saw it for the first time, I was just like, wait a second, that's not the purple horned guy I was expecting to see. But either way, I'm still excited about it. It's a good thing that they're doing this. And yeah, like you said, I think especially with if they don't have purple cell, of course, this is a great alternative for sure.
Oh yeah, and as you guys do know, her kit is actually really good. To this day, it's just the stats are really falling off, right? She's still a transforming unit, so when she does receive the Zenkai, I do feel like she's going to get... I feel like she's going to be pretty relevant. She has the subcount manipulation, all of that good stuff. I think she's going to be a threat, and a lot of people are going to probably sleep on her at the very beginning. And then on top of that, so now getting into the meat and bones of it, is we got the new Legends Limited BARDOCK to be announced right here. He does a ton of stuff, but I also feel like he's going to fall short in other areas, so I'm not going to give him the complete benefit of the doubt just yet. How are you feeling about this guy right now, Gale?
He's very interesting. If they were going to do an LL Bardock, I thought he would have definitely been. He would have been a transforming Bardock. He would have gone Super Saiyan, but it seems like the Super Saiyan part is only in his LF animation, right? Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, right? So like I was kind of surprised that they didn't go for a full-on transformation Bardock for this one, especially. So kind of surprising on that. And yeah, I have to agree with you. In some ways, he does seem to fall short. His Z ability as well, it seems like it's more focused to have Team Bardock members on it, of course, with that max base health, of course, during battle, so you want to run him with Team Bardock members. We'll also see the banner in a bit as well, by the way, because there's some extreme units that are Team Bardock members, of course, that are coming, right? So yeah, it seems very interesting. The one thing I really like about this character, though, is that, of course, being a yellow unit, he would be susceptible to Goku and Vegeta's Vegeta part. But if you do lose one ally in battle, he does nullify unfavorable elements for the entire battle. So he literally is kind of a semi Goku and Vegeta counter. Not fully though, but it's a step in the right direction, because obviously right now, Goku and Vegeta are running rampant, with the whole mono purple team and whatnot. So I guess this is their way of trying to kind of like go against that grain, I suppose. So yeah, we'll see how it plays in actual effect. What do you think, Asdi? Well, how do you feel about him?
I basically share the same sentiment that you do, is that Goku Vegeta, one yellow unit in the meta, is not going to protect you from the wrath that is Goku Vegeta. People have tried yellow green, which is pretty much the thing that works the most, but even then, and once Goku Vegeta, the Vegeta counterpart specifically, gets his hands on you with those blue cards, it pretty much is the death blow right there. But this is going to help out a lot. The only criticism I have of this is that not only should he get it for damage sustained, but he should also get it for his own damage that he puts out, right? Because that's where he's going to fall short in terms with Gohan, right? So we can actually go ahead and look. We have these two yellow endurance units already. That's the only thing that I was really struggling with, wrapping my head around this unit right here, because both this Majub and the Super Saiyan Gohan are completely relevant. And in case you, if you don't remember, both of these units were actually featured on the triple rates banner for the Legends Festival. So I could see a lot of people having way more stars on this guy or even Majub and want to run them in the leader slot, right? I think with the leader slot being introduced, like he can be ran alongside outside of the Bardock team, right? Because we were just talking about how the Z ability is more geared towards that the 12% to tag Team Bardock max base health right here. If you do have him at 14 stars, you put him in that leader slot, you're going to be getting that Z ability across your whole team, which is going to be absolutely amazing. I think that's honestly, that's the first thing that I thought of. That's probably the best part of his kit for me at the very least. But it's just, I cannot see him having more value over this guy right here, honestly.
Yeah, I can't disagree with you there. Like you said, especially with the recent banners, I mean, I say that I don't even have. I didn't manage to pull a single Gohan, unfortunately, during that banner. But Maju, for example, I did go from not having him at all to having him at 7 stars now. So it goes to show, like, you can't, like, with how those banners were, you probably have one or the other. And yeah, I have to agree with you. I think these guys' value is kind of higher than Bardock at this point in time. Again, we'll have to see it in effect because, you know, on paper is completely different to what's actually on screen, right?
Exactly.
So we'll just have to wait and see.
Yep, 100%. But like how we said, we're going into the banner as well. So the one thing that stood out to me immediately, you can see on the thumbnail for the preview of it, is that they're kind of like easing us off of the 3 times Z power drops, right? So the sparking rates are at 20%, so it's going down 10%, and it's going to be double the Z power instead of triple the Z power. So do you, how do you feel about this move right here?
I think it's good. I mean, either it's easing off or maybe it remains like this. Who knows? Honestly, even if it remains like this would be amazing. Like, still, to be honest, sparking rates at 20% plus double the Z power, that's fantastic no matter what, right? And especially for players joining the game, this would be the perfect opportunity for, you know, selling these banners to new players, especially, right? Now, obviously, the question is it going to be permanent? I don't know, you know, Legends can be a little bit finicky like that, where it's like, oh, they'll do good steps and good deeds, but then, you know, they won't necessarily keep it that way for the most part. So we'll just have to wait and see. I would love it to be permanent. I think it's a good way anyways to kind of make it so that it's a slow process of easing players out of this very, like, what's the best word here? Very gracious banners, I suppose. Easing them off that to a more normal banner or the usual banner rates and stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. I kind of feel like if it was permanent, I could see them in a situation where they make these permanent. That way that you get way more incentive to actually summon on step ups, and then they leave the all-star banners the same, right? Because in the all-star banners, if you pull the main featured unit, you can actually get missions to get them all the way up to, I believe it's 6 stars or 7 stars. So that's kind of like the incentive right there. And then you'll get the incentive for this with the double rates and the double the Z power. But at the same time, I feel like Legends wouldn't do. I don't know. For me, I don't want to be negative or anything like that, but I feel like this is Legends' way of saying like, hey, like triple Z power is over. We know how you guys feel. You guys are not going to want to summon after that. So here's just a little freebie to give you to go ahead and like. Kind of like their little bit of copium, like they're like sliding you a little bit, like saying like, you know, you can ease off of it right here. We're not gonna cut you off cold turkey. Don't worry.
I think one more thing I will say about this is that I think they know as well, and one more reason I think they would keep this permanent is I think they know that a lot of players will just save up for ultra units instead, right? So this would just allow them to possibly allow a bit more incentive to summon on LF banners now. Because when you look at the Ultra banners, right, the rates for the LFs there were 0.5%. Of course, the Ultras were 0.35, right? Not on the 2 times, but they were generally 0.35. So more players will just save up for that. This allows and gives players the incentive to summon on them because of the double Z power and sparking rates increase. So I think that's their way of saying like, okay, there's still some value in summoning for these LF banners and legendary step up banners. So I think that's one more reason why I feel this could remain permanent.
Yeah, I would hope so. That honestly is a really good, a valid reason right there. If they did do that, dude, I think honestly, you know, Legends W for the rest of 2022 right there.
Yep.
And then we also have these for the preview of the banner. We don't know exactly what other Sparkings are coming alongside him just yet, but we do know that we are getting some more Team Bardock members, dude. Like, I'm honestly pretty excited about this right here. What do you think this has? Do you think this is hinting at some Zenkais for older Team Bardock members for the EX ones?
It would be very nice. It would be very, very nice. Honestly, the one thing that I like you said, more so than the Team Bardock members, the only thing I'm really annoyed about this whole thing is there's still no new sparking alongside Bardock. I mean, again, we'll have to wait and see until the banner comes out, but usually these banner previews is what we're getting basically, right? And
Yep.
it's just pain that there's no like sparking Tora that should have been alongside him or something. I think that would have been perfect, or especially given the opportunity. But Legends has just been going down this route of like not adding a sparking alongside the LF and these days for some reason. But like you said, I mean, I think it would be nice if they do decide to Zenkai Awaken some of the older Team Bardock members that have extremes already, because like we said earlier on with Bardock's kit, Team Bardock members seem to be a vital piece of his kit. So, hey, you know what? We'll see if they do something with those.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think that's honestly, that completely went over my head too. Just speaking of the banner formats, is that does seem to be the layout, right? The template for the banners going forward for these step ups. Because last year the January banner that we got last year was actually the Future Gohan, and it was the Sparking Good 21. And so it looks like for this, we are just going to get the singular sparking once again. That's what they've been doing, right? We saw it before with the LF Full Power Frieza. We saw it before with the LF Evolution Vegeta. And then they added an all-star banners to supplement the characters that go alongside them, right?
Yep.
With the Vegeta, we got the Topo / Kale Khalifa assist units. And then with the, I believe, what was the other all-star banner we had? We had one with Nappa, right? And the Revival Gohan to...
Yep.
Who did that accompany? That was the Full Power Frieza, right?
Yeah, I think so. I remember there was also LF Cell, but I don't remember who accompanied LF Cell, because I'm pretty sure LF Cell didn't have a new sparking on his banner, right?
Yeah.
So I don't remember who came alongside him. To be honest, the LF banner, the All Star banners is something I tend to ignore. To be honest, a lot of people do. Let's be real. So
Yep.
Honestly, I don't remember what account. No, wait. I think alongside LF Cell, right after LF Cell, it was the Goku and Piccolo that came out, right?
Oh yeah, it was the movies.
Goku and Piccolo. Yeah, the movies ones. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say like it's very like telling. Nappa and Gohan came out with Vegeta. That's the one.
The grade 8 Vegeta. That is true.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Nappa and Gohan came out with him. So yeah, I mean, I suppose there could be a all-star banner with like the rest of the members. So maybe a Sparking Shugesh and
Ooh, yeah.
Borgos or something. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, dude. Honestly, it does kind of suck though in a way, right? Because I know a lot of people, especially with the grade 8 Vegeta and the Nappa situation, everyone was like, why would they not put the Nappa alongside the grade 8 Vegeta? And so I kind of don't like the theme that going on right there. But, that's just how it looks like that's going to be the state of step-ups for the Legends Limited step-ups for now, at the very least, until they make any adjustments. Either way, I'm honestly still excited for this guy. I'm still going to be summoning on this guy, even though I'm extremely dry right now, because I think that's the one thing. The banners just left for the triple rates, and I remember hopping into my own channel and telling everyone, like, if you have last-minute CC, spend it right now, because it's not going to get better than this, and this is basically just proving my point right here, in my own opinion at least.
No, I don't disagree. Yeah, I mean, that was literally like the best banners you'll ever see, arguably in any gacha game period, let alone Legends. So, yeah, I mean, I would have understood if everybody literally spent all their CC on those banners, honestly. Even the Ultra banner, to be fair, like, those set of banners were just so good to summon on. So if you don't have any CC going into this, I'm not gonna blame you at all, honestly. I think I have around 6k right now, so I'm probably just gonna save. I have no use for Bardock anyways, personally, to be honest. That's also another thing. Like, it's more about, do you like the character? If so, do you plan on using him? If not, then don't summon, kind of thing. So yeah, for me, I'm probably gonna skip out on him, but he does look very interesting, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody's showcases on him when that pops up,
Oh yeah, definitely. And that being said, let us know in the comments down below whether you guys are going to be summoning for BARDOCK, whether you guys are going to be skipping this banner, what do you guys think of the BARDOCK, how he's going to fit into the meta, all of that good stuff. Thank you guys for watching. This was Azzy joined by Gale Riot, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching.
Bye.